All right, so the first problem that we're solving is just we're asked to find the cross product between vectors A and B. So vector A is the number 6, 0, negative 2. Vector B is the number 0, 8, 0. So then it's also important to note that how you find the cross product between vectors is by using this formula, which is A2 times B3 minus A3 times B2 will give you one number, and then you'll put a comma because this is, we're actually finding another vector. So then we're going to do A3 times B1 minus A1 times B3, which is going to give you another number. And then we're going to do A1 times B2 minus A2 times B1, which is going to give you another number in order to get a vector. So another way to see this visually when you're actually solving the problem is if you take the first vector, which in this case was 6, 0, negative 2. So you're going to write 6, 0, negative 2, and then you're going to write again 6, 0, negative 2. And then underneath that, you're going to write 0, 8, 0, and then 0, 8, 0 again. So then in order to solve for this, what you're going to do is you're going to take A2 and you're going to multiply it by B3. So 0 times 0 is equal to 0. So then after that we have to do A3 times B2. So negative 2 times 8, which is going to give us negative 16, but we're going to subtract that from a negative 16. All right, so then after that we're going to put a comma. And then after that we have to do A3 times B1. So we're going to take A3 down here and multiply it by B1 up here. And that's going to give us 0. And then we have to do A1 times B3. So we're going to take this 0 and we're going to multiply it by the negative 2 to get 0. And then we're going to subtract a 0. So then after that, we're going to do A1 times B2. So we're going to take our 6 and we're going to multiply it by our 8 in order to get 48. And then after that we have to do A2 times B1. So our B1 is 0 and our A2 is 2. So we're going to do 0 times 0, which is going to give us 0. So we're going to subtract 0. So then after all of this is done, we're going to get a completely new vector. And the resulting vector from this, so 0 minus a negative 16 is going to be 16. 0 minus 0 is going to be 0. And then 48 minus 0 is going to be 48. So that's one way to solve cross product, and I'm thinking one person in the group can explain this.